Hi there. So we're going to talk about offers, the offers module, and the kind of offers you can make. So on the first page, you just have some ideas about all the different things that you can make. So let's start with lead magnets. These ones will each connect to one of the offer tabs under here. So what is a lead magnet? Basically, it's something that you give away for free in order to get somebody on your mailing list so you can nurture them further later on and hopefully turn them into a prospect. A lot of coaches do offer a free session or a discovery call, so that's here. But there's other things that you can also offer. So, for instance, free downloads. I mean, I'm sure most of us have succumbed to the temptation to download a PDF or something for free and then gotten onto a mailing list. So that's something you can do here. It could be anything kind of small. I mean, it could be large if you want. It's up to you. And you just have to make it free. A mini course. So we do have courses here. So I've seen coaches do this really successfully where they have just a short self-paced course that they give away for free that shows prospects sort of like the value of coaching and also the value of you as a coach. So that would connect to if we can open it ourselves. It's going to take you to the course creator. Like I said, each of these will take you to the relevant offer page. A challenge series, again, is another kind of a course. This one would be a drip course, so it would drip out like maybe daily or weekly, where you get people hooked on trying to go towards a certain goal. You can also have, of course, group events. These would be live events. Or you could have an act, like if you really want to get into this, you could have a discovery kit which bundles together a number of things. And this would take you to the bundles page. So I really, really recommend creating a number of lead magnets. And don't just let them sit in your LCH store. You can actually take the, let's open up our store here. You can take the URL and you can then go ahead and share that on your, let's see, here's one here, on your website, on your socials, anywhere else where you want people to download something to, or, get the lead magnet so they become your client. So you would just copy this URL. Another way to copy the URL, we actually give you that facility in each of the tables here. You can just copy the URL, okay? So great idea is to create a number of lead magnets, have them in your store, have them on your website, have them within a blog article, have them, like the article, okay, well, try working with me. Or how about you, actually don't say that, don't say try working with me, say, if you want more about this, download our free PDF on the exact same topic, or our free little checklist, how good a goal setter are you? Or do you need an accountability partner? Or, I don't know, some sort of a little quiz. People love quizzes. So that's just some ideas of things you can do with lead magnets. So that's the lead magnet here. Then we have all the other ones. So we can go through each of these at one at a time. We've already talked about session types because you definitely need to have some of these in order to have your public booking page going, to create any kind of a session with any kind of a client. So it's kind of like the first thing, or, meat and potatoes, as it were. And we talked about that in the launch pad, which you can review if you want, but I'll actually go over it because we have made a few changes. So create your own session type. You're going to put your name, your description. You can put a sales page here. And that's new, so that, some people want to market their sessions singly, not just in packages. How long you want it comes here. The location here. And then if you do choose Zoom, you're going to want to probably connect your Zoom account. Now, what are availability buffers? Well, you probably want to be able to tell people how far in advance they can book with you, right? Like maybe a year is not so great. You don't know what you'll be doing. So what we give you here is our own sort of like default, because we think that's, most people are looking for that, but you can also change to indefinitely or within a range. And then how much notice do you want? Do you need a lot of time to prepare? Is 1 day okay? Is 1 hour okay? Some people don't mind. So you can change that here. Now, Buffers are slightly different. They're how long between each session. So let's say you have a full day of meetings. How long do you want in between each meeting? Now, we do recommend you only choose one or the other of these, either before or after, or else you're just going to get, it's going to be, double. So you'd have, if you put 10 before and 10 after, you're going to have 20. It's up to you. This is whether to show it on the public booking page or not. And this is it draft or published? Where do you want to show it? In the public store, in the client store? And also, do you want, you can also create unlisted. So we could do that. So those are the sessions. And then we can package them up into coaching packages. And as you see here, the people can see, it can all be like, it could be 7 sessions of the same kind, or you can throw in a variety of different sessions. And same basic idea. This is where you choose the session types and where do you want it published and so on. Okay. Now we have our digital products. So this can be absolutely anything that you can download or any kind of a service. And here are some ideas, maybe you have an MP3, maybe you give some kind of service like looking over someone's web page, or maybe you do actually in-home consultations, organizational, maybe you do Reiki, maybe you do hypnosis. That could all be a service. You can put videos here. Now we do suggest if it's a video series, you might want to put those as a course, but you can have single videos here, or it's up to you. It could be a PDF. So very simple. You just press create new and make sure you have a really great photo. You want a nice sales page, say what kind of product it is, upload the material, and so on. Courses live here, and we'll have a special video about courses, but you just need to choose, okay, do you want the person to get all your stuff right at the beginning? Do you want to drip it out? Or is it like an event that takes place at a specific date or over specific dates? Like, from May 1st to September 28th, that's fine too. Or just July 1st. It's up to you, but it has to actually happen on a specific date on a specific, time and year. It's not something that, like these ones are evergreen. All right. Bundles are a fantastic way to increase your average order value. They're also a great way to give more value to your clients so they're happier. And they're a great way to introduce yourself, your coaching to clients by throwing in a free session. And that's a really cool way. And don't add your free discovery call, add like a 60-minute call. And then you could end up with that person as a client just because they downloaded a PDF because that sounded really cool to them. So when you're creating it, you create the, let me just open one up. You put it in the title and then you go through, you put in which products you're going to include, for your payment, and then you can give a discount. So, and then it'll automatically, have a lower price based, compared to how much it's actually worth based on everything that you've just given. And then it'll actually calculate out the discount for you. And this is where you can put all your information about what it is and what they get, and a cool image again. That's really important. And then we also have our coupon module where you can create a coupon for a percent or an actual amount off. And you can have expiry dates. You can have certain things that it applies to, all sorts of good stuff. So that's our offers module, and happy coaching and happy selling.